Alright, everyone, so today we are going to be looking at potential landing spots for Baker Mayfield. Because, I'm sure that all of you watching this video probably know that Mayfield has been replaced by the Browns by Deshaun Watson. Well, with Deshaun Watson, I should say. So, now, Baker still has starting potential for some teams somewhere in some situation. What I thought we can do is look at the potential landing spots by SB Nation, Dogs by Nature, a Cleveland Browns community, that if you couldn't tell. And we're going to review their location. And I'm going to review their locations and say what I think of the teams and Mayfield's possible chances of going there. And, of course, that means I'm probably going to jinx someone. So let's go. The Cleveland Browns may not be operating from a position of strength when it comes to dealing quarterback Baker Mayfield. Yeah, you don't say. But they should have little trouble in working out a trade for their former starting quarterback. Mayfield became expendable on Friday after the Browns completed a trade with the Houston Texans for quarterback Deshaun Watson. While the Browns have yet to announce the deal, the Texans had no issue with getting the word out on a trade that has Cleveland sending first-round draft picks in 2022, 23, and 24, a third-round pick in 23, and a fourth-round pick in 24, in exchange for Watson and Houston's fifth-round selection in the 2024 draft. So, anyways, on to the potential landing spots for Mayfield. There are a handful of teams that are in need of a quarterback, and it's fairly reasonable that General Manager Andrew Berry will be calling the Indianapolis Colts, Seattle Seahawks, Carolina Panthers, and New Orleans Saints if they have not already given them a call. I definitely have some thoughts about some teams. Oh, gosh. I definitely have some thoughts about some of these teams. So, the Saints and Panthers are in the same boat, as they were both pursuing Watson and now need to find a viable plan after Watson chose the Browns. I think out of these two landing spots, I think Mayfield would probably work best under the Saints or in the Saints organization. I mean, they're in a win now scenario. Like the Saints still have a lot of key pieces to go on a run. Excuse me. The Saints still have a lot of key pieces to go on a run. On a deep playoff run. And Mayfield can definitely get you to the playoffs when he is playing well. Like when he's not injured and when he is not throwing interceptions, despite being completely healthy, then he's a pretty good quarterback. He is a decent quarterback, talent-wise. When he is fully healthy, and I mean, I know his injury to his labrum wasn't on his throwing shoulder, or was his non-dominant throwing. I know that the injury to his labrum was his non-throwing arm, but I'm going to be honest. If I see a guy walking out onto the field with a sling and I see that he's playing like crap, I'm going to think, well, or well, or excuse me, it wasn't a sling, it was a harness. If I see a guy walking out onto a field and he's with it with his non-dominant throwing arm and in a harness, and he's throwing like crap, I'm gonna think that has something to do with this play. I'm just gonna have a little feeling about that. So, but anyways, when Mayfield is not in a harness and when his labrum is completely healthy, and I think he could work out for the Saints. I think he could definitely work out for the Saints. I'm not visual. Well, I can kind of visualize him going there to the Saints. I can't really visualize him going to the Panthers. I mean, it just wouldn't seem right to me. Now, one of the other teams in contention for Mayfield, possibly, that I've said earlier, is the Seahawks. I do not see this happening. Like, the Seahawks just blew up their entire... The Seahawks just blew up their entire core. Like, they just got rid of Russell Wilson. They just got rid of Bobby Wagner. I hear that nobody is safe, not even DK Metcalf. So I just want to see a team in their situation going for someone as expensive as Mayfield, because Mayfield's got a pretty high asking price. So Seahawks, I don't see it. The Colts, I can see him going to the Colts. I mean, they're in a similar situation to New Orleans, where they're in a win now situation. Like, they're definite playoff contenders. I mean, the Colts have some pieces. One of them is not Carson Wentz, for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gone. Anyways. And I can see Mayfield going to the Colts. I can definitely see him going to the Colts over the Seahawks and Panthers. And a little more than the Saints as well. Just because the Colts have been in Mayfield's sights ever since he started demanding a trade. At least publicly. So, out of all these teams mentioned, I can picture Mayfield going to the Colts out of all of them. Again, well, now that I've said this, he's probably going to go to the Seahawks. He's probably going to go to the frickin' Seahawks. I've also heard some people say that Pittsburgh is considering signing him. Like, I can also see that happening. Just to spite the Browns, and to get themselves a quarterback, because Mitchell Trubisky is their starting quarterback, or is one of their quarterbacks right now. It's not. I heard that in Pittsburgh, Mason Rudolph was told he is not going to be the starting quarterback, and then his girlfriend immediately left him. I don't know how true that is, but it's just some rumors I've heard. That's kind of funny. But that'd be part of the revenge tour for Mayfield if he wanted to get vengeance on the Browns. Go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't necessarily see that happening. I still see him going to the Colts and Saints more than or over Pittsburgh. But anything can happen. Anyone can emerge as a dark horse, as we've seen with the Browns and Deshaun Watson. With the Browns reemerging as a dark horse. But of all the teams for Mayfield, I'd say probably the Colts is most likely. Again. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys liked it, alright, thank you so much for watching it. If you guys liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video, share all my videos. If you guys like sports, I have a sports talk show podcast that I do with my friend Ty. On Fridays, we're not posting an episode this Friday. We'll be back next week, though. Subscribe over there for that upcoming video. Down in the description box. You can subscribe. Or down in the description box. Link is down there to my podcast channel that I do with my friend Ty. Subscribe there. Subscribe over here as well. Subscribe to all my channels. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye.